Sports Today, we bring you this video segment every single morning to help you catch up with things that you might have missed out on whilst you were catching up on some all-important rest. Because let's face it, whilst you and I need sleep, the world of sport doesn't really sleep. There's always something or the other going on, and it can be a little tough to keep a track of every single development. But worry not, that's what we're here for. So without further ado, let's quickly take a look at what is making headlines in the world of sport. Starting with an interesting anecdote from the final that not many people actually knew about, the T20 World Cup final that is. Ishan Kishan actually played through a personal tragedy because the day before the final, he got news that his cousin sister and brother-in-law had succumbed to injuries in a road accident. He almost wanted to pull out of the game and actually fly back home, but was convinced by Hardik Pandya that listen, stay, play, and you can actually go and pay your respects after that. And in fact, he's saying that I played the match for my sister. I spoke to Hardik Bhai. He said to put the team ahead. I dedicate this win to her, and today's Women's Day, so it makes it all the more special. This is something that Kishan had revealed after the final when speaking to the media in the mixed zone. Very interesting thing. And of course, more power to him for playing the kind of knock he did and also taking those three very crucial catches. In IPL related news, and of course this is something that is going to be making a lot of news going forward, Matthew Hayden has been named the batting coach of the Gujarat Titans. So it'll be interesting that the former Australian cricketer, the opener, will be coaching the batters at GT for at least the 2026 season. Not going forward means that you won't be getting to see much of Haydos in commentary. Also, in more cricket-related news, Sri Lanka has indefinitely postponed a 6-match white ball series against Afghanistan that was actually due to start in the UAE this week. And of course, that is in fact down to the war situation that currently engulfs the Western Asian nations. Obviously, UAE and Dubai have been caught in the crossfires a little bit, despite the fact that it's primarily between US, Israel on one side and Iran on the other. Former Pakistan cricketers have also called on a lot of their own peers to stop spreading conspiracy theories about India's T20 World Cup win and accept that, listen, this is a top side. There's no point questioning this or that. This is a top side, and they're reaping the rewards for long-term investment in a very consistent, coherent cricketing structure. Also, in more personal news, this time of the happy kind, Indian cricketer Kuldeep Yadav is set to marry his childhood partner on March 14, 2026, and the wedding is set to take place in Missouri, and BCCI officials as well as current and former cricketers are expected to be a part of the wedding festivities. Skipping over now and moving forward to sports beyond cricket, there's a virtual final or virtual knockout that awaits the Indian women's football team in their third and final group stage game of the AFC Women's Asian Cup, because they need a win against Chinese Taipei to stay alive in the hunt to make it to the top 8. If they get the 3 points, then they might just have a chance of qualifying as one of the best placed third place teams. A draw or a loss, however, means that they are out. For football fans also, you'll be happy to know that Neymar, someone who's brought a lot of joy to us, has been named in the friendlies, in the squad for the friendlies that are coming up for Brazil. Remember, in March, there is going to be an international break, and Neymar, who has been in decent form for Santos since rejoining the side, has gotten a recall. Could this mean that he could potentially play the 2026 World Cup? We'll have to wait and watch. Bit of a bombshell news also coming from the world of football. Former Barcelona head coach and midfielder Xavi Hernandez has revealed that the current club president, Joan Laporta, basically ensured that Messi didn't come back to Barcelona 2 years after he left because he felt that there would be a power struggle between the president as well as Messi, and that the president didn't want that to happen. A bit of a shocking revelation when you consider that at that point in time, it seemed done and dusted that Leo would be returning to Barcelona, at least according to the statements of Xavi. Novak Djokovic has opened up on what his major aim is in the next couple of years, and he said that even right now his main goal, which he's focusing on, is to win another Olympic gold medal in 2028 at Los Angeles. Should he be able to do that, he'd become only the second man after Andy Murray to actually defend an Olympic title. Murray, remember, won it in 2012 as well as 2016, but no one before or since has managed to accomplish that feat. And Indian tennis player Yuki Bhambri, who's competing in the doubles alongside Swedish partner Andre Goranson in the Indian Wells tournament made a winning start to their campaign. Easy enough win, a straight sets victory against David Pell and Fabrice Martin. And one hopes that this means that India's doubles representation at least continues going strong in the major events, not just the ATP Masters, but also potentially Grand Slams. That's it from us in this edition of the Morning Wrap, though. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, if you enjoy our work, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon. Follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, X, and Facebook, and stay tuned for more such updates from the world of sport.